When most people see a vulture, they turn away. They see decay, endings, and death. But in Africa, many see something different. They see a messenger, a reminder that life is never wasted, that every ending carries the seed of a new beginning. The African vulture, often misunderstood and feared, is one of nature's quietest teachers. It lives not for beauty or glory, but for purpose. And if we look closely, we can find in its wings the wisdom we often forget in our own lives. The vulture does not rush. It soars patiently, high and silent, circling for hours. It knows that everything comes in its time. In our world today, where everyone runs towards something, success, recognition, or validation, the vulture reminds us to pause, to wait not out of laziness, but out of understanding that the right moment has its own rhythm. The vulture teaches that patience is not weakness. It's the confidence that what is meant for you will come when it is ready, not when you are desperate. In one African tale, a wise elder once said, "The vulture does not chase life, it lets life come to it." And when a young man asked why such a creature feeds on what is already gone, the elder smiled and replied, "Because it knows that value is not always found in what is new, but in what others have forgotten." That story stays with me, because it reminds us that life's treasures are often hidden in places we overlook. Sometimes what we discard, ignore, or call dead still has something to give. A lesson, a memory, or a new direction. The vulture also teaches clarity. Its sight is sharp enough to see miles ahead. Yet it does not see with greed. It sees with purpose. In life we often look, but we do not see. We chase distractions, compare our paths, and fill our days with noise. The vulture reminds us that true vision comes from stillness. When we stop chasing and start observing, the world opens up. The people who rush often miss what those who are patient quietly discover. That meaning is not found in motion, but in mindful awareness. While the lion roars for dominance and the eagle hunts for pride, the vulture waits in silence. It accepts its role in the circle of life, not fighting for power, but fulfilling its purpose. It knows that not every path needs glory. Some simply need meaning. That's a lesson we often forget. Our worth isn't measured by how loudly we live, but by how deeply we contribute. You don't need to be seen by everyone to make a difference. You just need to live with purpose, quietly doing what keeps life in balance. Without the vulture, the world would decay, disease would spread, and the earth would suffer. Yet the bird receives no praise for its work. It teaches us the humility of service, the idea that what you do for others matters more than who notices. In a time when many seek applause, the vulture shows us the power of unseen goodness. True greatness is not about being admired, but about being useful. The vulture's life may seem grim, yet it is full of meaning. It does not chase the living. It helps the dead give back to the earth. It turns loss into renewal. And perhaps that is its greatest wisdom, that everything, even what ends, still has value. So often we cling to the past, mourning what is gone, regretting what we didn't do. But the vulture reminds us, nothing is wasted. Every experience, even pain, can feed your growth if you let it. Maybe we all need to be a little more like the vulture, not in what it eats, but in how it sees. To live with awareness, to accept what we cannot change, to make peace with endings, and to find purpose in unlikely places. Because life is not about how much time we have, but how deeply we use it. So the next time you see a vulture in the distance, don't turn away. Instead, remember this. It is not a symbol of death, but of balance. It tells us that life is not about what we take, but what we give back. It reminds us that stillness, patience, and quiet strength are not signs of weakness. They are the foundation of wisdom. And when you learn to see as the vulture sees, you stop fearing what ends and start cherishing what remains. If you believe every creature has a purpose, give this video a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to keep their story soaring. Together, we can give vultures the respect they deserve.